So today I decided to do a sit down get ready with me. I do already have one eye completed because I was going into this not even knowing what kind of eye look I was doing. So I thought it would be easier and more comforting for me to just get one side over with so I have a game plan. I will be doing this side with you guys. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to go in with a Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just to prime the lid. Just going to put some on my lid and then buff it out with a sponge. Also in today's video, rather than it just being a regular get ready with me talk through each step, I'm going to be doing a review on the new Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. I literally just received it today. This is what the packaging looks like. It looks like it could be really not my shade, but you never really know. I got the shade 305N. It just seemed like the best match when I was looking online. We'll find out. This could go really, really bad, or it could be really, really good. The palettes I'm going to be using today are my James Charles Morphe palette and my Carnival palette. I'm using 3 shades, and then we have a glitter. So the shades that I'm using from the James Charles palette, I did get rid of the sheet that had the names, but I'm just going to be using these 2 orange shades at the very top. And then from the Carnival palette, I'm just taking the shade Lit, which is this bright orange right here. So we're just gonna jump in with our shadow. So I'm going first in with this very bright orange from the James Charles palette, and we're just gonna put this straight into the crease, almost like our transition. Going into my second shade, which is Lit from that Stacey Marie Be Perfect Cosmetics palette, Carnival palette, and I'm just going in the crease, but a little bit lower than the transition. So really defining that crease rather than going for a blown out look. So I'm going to go back in with the brush we used for the first color, which was that bright orange from James. I'm going to pick up a little more of that color and just buff out all the edges, just so that it's not harsh or, you know, messy looking. You want everything to be blended. Now I'm going to go in with that second color from the James palette, which is a more pumpkin-y orange, from the James palette, and we're just going to go right into the crease. Now I'm going to go in with the brush from Lit from the Carnival palette, dip into a little more of that shade and just blend, as well as drag just a bit. Just drag it a little. You don't want to go too much. We're not doing that like winged cat look, but just drag it a little. I have small lids and the top half of my eye is kind of chubby, so doing this helps a lot with, you know, giving people who are looking at my look, they can see all the shades and it doesn't hide under that fold they have, if that makes sense. Everyone's eye shape's different. So now that we have that and I'm pretty much happy with it, we're gonna cut the crease. Now, I've been doing makeup since I was 16 and I am currently 23 years old, and I still am very uncomfortable with cutting my crease. But I'm getting somewhat comfortable with it. So if I have too much of a hard time and you guys don't see me cut the crease, it's because I cut the camera off. Sorry. So I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape. I am in the shade Light Sand. I use this for everything, for carving my brows, for priming my eyelids, for cutting the crease, for under my eyes. This is just my favorite concealer. Sometimes I won't use it, but I love this stuff so much. I'm gonna take that big white pan shade in the James palette. He has like that middle row of huge transition shades. I'm taking the white and just setting this concealer with the same brush that I used before to cut it. I'm also sorry if this video is long. This is my first like talk through makeup tutorial, so it is gonna be long until I can get the hang of like not talking so much in a talk through video and editing. I'm not gonna just cut everything out, so it might just really be long. So to adhere my glitter, I know that they have glitter primers. I know that I have the NYX glitter primer. I just don't very much so like it. So what I prefer is a lash glue. I know that I'm gonna have people telling me, oh, that's not healthy, you shouldn't do that, but it works for me. I haven't had a reaction, it hasn't affected me, so I'm just gonna do it anyways. I'm sorry guys. So the one I'm using is the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. It looks like this. I use this for my lashes as well, and I love it because it has a wand. So I'm just simply gonna put that on my lid. Now I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the Morphe E19, and I'm gonna take an orange glitter that I got from Amazon. I'm sorry if I can find the link to the bunch of glitters I got from Amazon, I will link it down below for you guys. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this and allow you guys to see what I'm doing, but I'm literally just picking up that glitter and packing it on to the cut crease. I don't like a too full glittery look. I don't want it to look chunky or like clumps of glitter, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Now I'm going to take that last shade, which is the deeper pumpkin-y orange from the James palette, back onto the small brush. This is an E17. I need to get better at telling you guys the tools I'm using, but I'm just gonna like blend that harsh line together. We're gonna add some more, but I don't do under the eyes or inner corner until I have my base on my foundation concealer, because I'm afraid that if I do my under eye and put my foundation concealer, it's just gonna cover that all up. So now I'm going to add some mascara, but while I'm adding mascara, I might as well put some glue on my lash. I'm real sorry, I know I get compliments on these lashes every time I wear them, but I ordered these from AliExpress, and I don't remember anything. So they came in this package, don't mind the cut off pieces, and that's the number on the back of the package, D388. I am so sorry, don't kill me. So I'm just curling my lashes with a regular lash curler. The mascara I'm going to be using is my favorite. I have two favorite drugstore mascaras. One I just ran out of. This is my second. It's the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot. I thought that this was just a collab with Shayla, but I guess even after their collab they kept this around, or I don't know how that works. But I thought it was just Makeup by Shayla's, you know, collab with Maybelline, but they still have it around without her logo or name or anything. So I don't know, but I'm gonna take my lash. The glue should be tacky by now, and just stick that on. Alright, so the lashes are on. That's that. Before the video, I did moisturize my face. I'm not going to be using a primer. I know some people are going to kill me. I just don't have a primer that I really like right now. So, yeah. So now we're going to go on to the review part of this video, which is on our new Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation. Again, in the beginning of the video, I said that I don't know if this is going to be a perfect match because I did just purchase it online. So we're going to find out today. I'm using a Morphe sponge. Yes, it's a little dirty. Don't kill me. We're gonna survive. Let me just wipe my hands real quick. I have some mascara on my hands. Okay. I'm gonna take 4 pumps. It's about that much. And we're just gonna go in, I guess. The shade's not that bad. I actually feel like I made a good choice. Yeah, it's definitely a medium coverage. I feel like if you just pack it on though, you can definitely build it to be a full. I'm okay with the medium, especially because it's summer. It's really hot right now. I am just gonna put the rest of what I bumped on my hand around because I don't want to waste it, you know. It's $38 foundation. So yeah. So we're just getting it all over. Just fix you guys up a bit. Okay, now we're gonna move on to concealer. I'm gonna mix 2 concealers. I'm gonna mix my Tarte and my Jeffree Star concealer. I've mixed these before, so I know it works. So if anything goes wrong, I'm blaming the foundation. So we're gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape and just put it like normal, where I always put concealer, except I'm not gonna drag it down too much because in that spot we're gonna apply the Jeffree. I'm only putting the Jeffree under the eyes, nowhere else. I did pick up a shade that's kind of light, which is why I usually just use the Jeffree to like mix with my regular concealer if I want more of a brighter eye that day, like so. The powder I'm going to be using today, and I'm just telling you because I'm going to just dive into setting this, is the Airspun Cody Translucent. This is the translucent extra coverage. So I'm just blending this in with the tip of my Morphe sponge. Now what I'm going to do is take the part I use for my foundation on the outer edges of my concealer, and that's just to make sure there's like a flawless transition from my concealer to my foundation. And I just look up and to the opposite side when I'm going into that corner. Do the same on this side. Yeah, so now I'm diving in, like I said, to my translucent, sorry, I can't talk. gonna take a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M401, my favorite. Dip it into that powder and just set all the other parts. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the E48 by Morphe. Most of my brushes are indeed by Morphe. I got my collection up by using their monthly brush subscription, and I had to stop it because eventually I was like, whoa, I don't even know what to do with all these brushes. Now what I'm gonna do is do the bottom of my eyes. I'm gonna just really quickly bring back some color because I feel like with all the powders and stuff, it can disappear. So I'm just taking Lit from the Perfect Cosmetics Carnival palette and just going back into the crease just a bit, you know, to bring back that real vibrant orange, just a tad. Now for the bottom lash line, I'm going to take a clean brush. I got this in an Ipsy bag. It's the Luxie 243. And I'm going to take that bright orange from the James Charles palette. And I'm going to put this under the eye. And I'm going to kind of blow it out. I don't want it like stuck directly under my lash line. I want it to go out a bit. So we're just going to put this under there and really buff it out. We're going to take the same brush and dip into Lit again. And we're gonna do the same thing, except we're gonna stay closer to our lash line and not blow it out so much, because you still wanna be able to see that first shade we put under the lash line. So for bronzer, it's always the same. It's my Milani bronzer in Soliel. It's kind of beat up. I use this so much, and it does definitely last quite a bit. I'm using the brush M403 by Morphe, of course, and I'm just going in and buffing that straight into the cheeks. I'm messy when it comes to bronzer because you can always clean up your bronzer. If you put too much, you can always clean it up with your translucent powder, whatever powder you use to set your face. Yeah, so we're just going in. I apply bronzer to my nose and to my bottom lip. I apply it to my nose to make my nose look a little more pointed, a little more small. You know, the nose we all want. I apply it to my under lip to just make it look a little more plump. When I first started doing this, I didn't really notice a difference, but then when I started taking pictures, I really started noticing that it really works. So I just do it all the time now. I don't contour my nose. I literally just bronze the tip and that's it. I also hardly ever apply bronzer to the jaw, just a tad, you know, just a bit. So buff this out, use a powder brush to blend it. Now we're going to contour. I'm contouring using my Morphe contour and celebutante. It looks like that inside the packaging. I'm using the deeper shade with just a pointed contour brush by Morphe. This is the R5. And I'm just taking that shade and I'm literally just contouring. So I'm just putting it right here where my cheek goes in, connecting to my ear. And that's it. That's all I'm doing with this shade. And you can tell the difference. I know my lighting kind of sucks on this side, so you can't really tell the difference, but I can tell the difference. I'm working on that. Hopefully soon I want to get a ring light for this side so that the lightings match each other. But you know, it's all with time. All with time. Time and patience. Alright, so now we're going to clean that up with using our translucent powder and just making a straight line. Straight line. There we go. That's that. Close this glitter up before it gets everywhere. Now I'm going to be taking this stack. This is a neon stack. These are pigments. There's no glitter or shimmer in these. It's literally just a pigment. I got this, I saw this on a Facebook page of women, you know, helping women, and there's this girl, her name's Shay or Cheyenne. I will link her Instagram page down below where I purchased this. This whole stack, I believe, was $10. It's a steal, a huge steal. I use these all the time. They're so pigmented, neon colors, perfect for the summer. But you can also incorporate it in looks like this, which are like fall looks. I'm gonna add this orange shade to my inner corners just to make this look like pop and really bring out that orangeness, the orange sense. So yeah, so what I do is I just tap the thing against my hand and it'll make the pigment pop out of the little holes. You do not need a lot of this stuff. Do not, okay? So don't go heavy-handed. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna get a mirror first of all. I'm going to take, I'm gonna take just a small little brush like this. It's a Morphe M560. I think this is a lip brush, but I'm not positive, but I use it for pigments. I'm just gonna pick up that pigment, look at that, and literally just put it straight in to my inner corner. My next look actually that I'm planning on doing for this channel is a bright neon green look. Summer definitely ends. I want to do a neon bright green and I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it. That's my next video. I'm just trying to decide if I want to do another talk through like this or just, you know, like a speed through real quick tutorial. You guys let me know which one you prefer. I definitely like doing these talk throughs because it's more personal, but it's actually whatever you guys like. So now that we have all of that, we're gonna dive into our highlight. Before we do that, I am gonna just set my face. I'm using my Maybelline Lasting Fix. I just picked this up about a couple months ago and I've been using it ever since, and it's bomb. It lasts quite a while. It's a big chunky bottle. I think it costs like $10 or $11. With our highlight. Today I'm going to be mixing two highlighters. I'm going to be taking, where are they? Okay. I'm going to be taking two mini palettes. First is the Nikkie Tutorials Highlighting Trio in collaboration with Orfa, and I'm going to be taking Glazed Donut from this first, or no. First I'm going to be taking Gold Rush in this Benefit Cosmetics cheerleader palette. So it looks like, I don't want to blind you with the mirror. It's that middle shade right there. I'm going to take that first. So we're going to grab the brush I used to highlight which is my E61, and I spray it with this, which is what I spray first thing when I start my makeup. I got this from TJ Maxx for about $6.99. It's Coconut Rose Hydrating Face Mist. Just looks like that. It's so bomb. So I'm gonna spray my highlighting brush with that and go right in with I said gold rush, with Cookie from the Benefit palette. I'm all over the place right now. And just start highlighting. This is a real pretty shade. It's intense on its own, but I want intense, like blinding highlight. That's why I'm going to be mixing two. But like I said, Cookie is a really pretty shade on its own. If you like that dewy, just natural look, it's real nice and pretty. Now I'm going to take that same brush, spray it again, and dip into glazed donut. This, on top of any highlighter, is definitely going to bring it out. You see that? I love this highlighter. It's my favorite by far. So I'm just placing this everywhere that I placed the other one, and just really going in. If you ever accidentally go overboard with your highlighter like I did here, you just take a little bit of powder left over on your sponge and just tap on top, and it'll, you know, detensify it. The final step is lips, and I am gonna take my favorite lip liner at the moment, which is Kylie Cosmetics Maliboo, and we're just gonna line our lips. And I'm just gonna come closer so you guys can actually see how I line my lips. This lip liner, Maliboo by Kylie and Stripped Down by MAC, are legit my go-tos. Probably the only two lip liners I love to use. You know how when you're doing your makeup and you have that one step that is like your comfort zone? I feel like lining my lips and filling them in is my comfort zone. Like, that's the one thing. Sorry, my lipsticks are under my little camera setup. That's the one thing that I'm most comfortable with is my lips. Oh, so I'm taking, I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, Nudie Patootie by Wet n Wild, and just centering it. Set our face one last time. And I think we're done here. So this is the finished look. It's just an orange fall look. Could be worn in the summer because of that neon pop. I will list her Instagram handle down below so you can go purchase your stack. This is definitely not sponsored or anything. She probably doesn't even know I exist, but they're amazing, so I'm gonna recommend. So yeah, I'll list all the products down below. Even though I mentioned them, I'll still list them down below if you want to purchase them. As far as the foundation, I really love it. It is definitely a medium too full, and I'm gonna say too full now because you can build it up. It layers great. Yeah, it's pretty good. I definitely would still pick up my Fenty before this, but I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad I spent money. I am glad I ordered it, glad I tried it out for you guys. Definitely a good shade match. Really happy with how this turned out. Just like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, compliments, concerns, anything listed down below. Any videos you want to see, let me know. My next video is definitely going to be a neon look, but I do need ideas for after that, like a vanity tour. If you guys want anything other than makeup looks, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to my channel and continue to watch and supporting me. And I will see you guys in my next video.